What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Jangs Away video. Now today we're doing a rebuild for Mr. Prescott. Didn't say your first name just in case you didn't want it to be known. But yeah, basically what we're doing here is we are rebuilding Mr. Prescott's team. The team that you're seeing on the screen right now is the one that he has sent me. He said he's not sure what he wants to do with his team. He's got 120k. This is his lineup and he wants something a little bit better. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to move all of these guys down to the backup roles, okay? Because I think we can probably do a little bit better for under 120k. So you will be spending all of your 120k, Mr. Prescott. So first person we're going to pick up is Diamond Penny Hardaway. Now the reason for that is he's just a tall point guard. He's someone you're going to need when you're coming up against the Ben Simmonses or even just, you know, Amethyst, Giannis or something like, you know, anybody that's running big point guards. You need a big point guard just to match up, to contest your shots better. And I think he's a good player to use. Now, you can pick him up for about 20k. So if you can get him under 20k, all the better. Because as much MT as you can save, it'll help out with the last little thing that we're going to do here. But next thing we're going to do is pick up a shooting guard, and it's going to be Pink Diamond DeMar DeRozan. Still a great card. He's not used enough. Hits shots mid-range like beautiful. He can hit the three. He can do. He's pretty much a Swiss Army knife for everything. He can do a little bit of everything. But yeah, because there's so many good cards out, he's just fell in price. So pick him up for about 30k. If you can get it under, like I said, all the better. Now, moving on to the small forward, we are going to pick up Luka Doncic, or however you say his name. I'm not sure, but it's the diamond version. He does have a duo, and we'll put that person in right now, which is Kristaps Porzingis, and it's the amethyst version. I know you're running the amethyst, but they duo, and I believe they both become pink diamond, or Kristaps becomes diamond, Luka becomes pink diamond, or something like that. But basically, that'll boost up both of those guys, and it'll sort of give your team that little bit more of a connection there. Now, Luka you can pick up from about 25k, and Kristaps about 15k. Once again, cheaper you get them, the better. I wouldn't pay anything over that. Now, the center I think you should use is Greg Oden. I know I say this to everybody, but if you're on a budget, Greg Oden is the center for you. He can shoot the three, he can post up, he can play defense, he can shoot mids. He can do pretty much everything you want a center to do. He is the absolute antithesis of, I think that's the right word, of a budget center. Sorry, getting my words minced up today. But yeah, that's what I would do now. Greg Oden, you can pick him up about 25k. Once again, the cheaper you get him. Now, the reason why I say the cheaper you get him is because we've got two options or two things that I want you to try and do. With whatever MT you've saved, you should have about 5k left over from what I've worked out with the MT that you've got. Console permitting. See, I know prices are a little bit different on PS4 versus Xbox. I did my research on the Xbox, so if you're on PS4, it could be a little bit different. It could be dearer, it could be cheaper. But what I think you need to do is pick up a better shooting guard off the bench. So my first thought would be move Steve Kerr down the line. Or even Jason Terry and keep Steve Kerr there. But my first thing that I would try and do if I was you is get some tokens and get Eddie Jones. Now, I've got a friend swears by this card. He's basically everything you want in a shooting guard. Now, you can run him off the bench, or you can even move DeMar DeRozan down to the bench and run Eddie Jones at the starting shooting guard position because he is really, really good. And I think it'll help you out there. Now, if you can't get the tokens, or if you don't think you can get the tokens, then you have to try and pick up a shooting guard for cheap. I mean, that's why I said try and save as much MT as you can. I'm not exactly sure who you'll be able to get at what price range, but you really need a backup shooting guard because your bench is going to get slaughtered by any other team's backup shooting guard. I think, yeah, that's your main focus is once you pick up that starting lineup, work on getting a backup shooting guard or at least a better position player or a better size player to play at that two guard. Because Steve Kerr or Jason Terry just don't cut it. So, yeah, that's what I would do with your team, Mr. Prescott, and I would, let me know how you go with that. Because, I mean, you might not like some of these players, but that's the price points that you sort of want to be looking at to sort of really beef out your team with your with the budget that you're on. So yeah, hopefully you liked it. Hopefully I got this done quick enough. I know I took a little while, but hopefully you like it. And yeah, I'll be waiting for you to let me know what you thought about it and how the team runs. So yeah, let me know. And if any of you other guys have a team that you want rebuilt, the one thing I want to say is, if you send me a team with players that are all worth 5K, it's really hard to do moves. I understand that's sometimes the thing that you've got to do. And my advice with that is just play the game. Try and get as much MT as you can. Keep in mind, the new game is just around the corner. So make sure that, if you want, just save up some MT, pick up a player here or there, and see how you go. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you hit me up on my Twitter. Make sure you subscribe. I think my links are over that way or that way, somewhere like that. But yeah, make sure you let me know what you're doing, Mr. Prescott, and yeah, make sure you subscribe. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.